Megan Boone, who played the female protagonist opposite James Spader on the long-running NBC series The Blacklist, was in for a shock when she left the show after 8 seasons. Today's film, we'll see how they dealt with her leaving and if they moved on or not. In addition, the show's creator, John Bokenkamp, passed away. Keep an eye out for how The Blacklist moved on after Megan Boone's exit in today's video, as well as other Blacklist-related information. The Blacklist Season 9 will feature a 2-year time jump. After the shocking Season 8 finale of The Blacklist, which saw series protagonist Liz Keene, Megan Boone, murdered, the NBC thriller is going back in time. The series will start up 2 years after Keene's death when it returns next month for its Season 9 premiere, according to the network. Viewers will immediately see how profound Keene's death was for the characters on the show. The FBI task force tasked with apprehending the world's most dangerous criminals will have disbanded, and many of the members will be living completely different lives now. According to a new Season 9 logline with the enigmatic mastermind Raymond Reddington, James Spader, and The Wind, the old team will be driven together by a common goal to resume their original job of hunting down dangerous, cruel, and quirky blacklisters. This will compel the squad to face dangerous opponents, fresh plots, stunning betrayals, and alliance testing, all headed by the most devious criminal of them all, Raymond Reddington. We're hoping as fans the 2-year wait is worth it for Season 9. Let's hope it's filled with drama and interesting storylines so it was worth the long-endured wait. Season 9 details. Despite the fact that a number of shows have been canceled in recent months, The Blacklist has remained on the air. The NBC crime drama has been renewed for a 9th season, which means there will be plenty more peril in store. Season 8 premiered in November 2020 in the United States, followed by a February premiere in the United Kingdom. Season 9 will premiere in the United States in the second half of this year, with British fans having to wait until early 2022. The first element of the forecast has come true. The show will premiere October 21. All we have to do now is wait for a word on when it'll arrive on our shores. Megan Boone will not be in the show, which is big news. During a powwow with Red, James Spader, in the Season 8 finale, her character Liz was shot by one of Neville Townsend's henchmen and bled out. That choice was made early on and mutual, according to Deadline. Boone reportedly left to concentrate on other projects, according to a number of media outlets. Red, the criminal mastermind turned supergrass analyst, will still be played by James Spader. Donald Reznor, Diego Klatenhoff, Harold Cooper, Henry Lennox, and Diembe Zumba, Heshman Tafig, Alina Park, Laura Sohn, and Aram Majdabai are the other key characters, Amir Arison. But there will be no more Katerina Raznavov, Lena Robbins, after Red finishes her off. What can we expect to see in Season 9? The chemistry between Red and Liz was a big part of Blacklist's story, but now that it's gone, the show will need to find a new emphasis, which is likely to be Red's drive for retribution after his daughter was murdered. He may also devote his efforts to defending Liz's daughter Agnes. Will Red be held responsible for Liz's death and put under house arrest? There's also the matter of Red's health, which has sparked rumors that he'll be killed off. Season 9, if it is to be the series' final season, which many feel it will be, could be the ideal way to go out. In an unexpected context, we've received confirmation of the season's timeline. You may recall James Spader's justification for shaving his head for the pilot episode of The Blacklist. He noted how performers are burgeoned by all they've done previously, as well as any part they're playing, that it would be good to remove his hat as someone completely new. He believed the contrast of the photo with him in his long hair, as shown in his mugshot, would be a beautiful moment when he surrenders and removes his hat. Spader was asked about the fact that he's gone even shorter in Season 9 during a recent interview on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Spader replied, "It's a shaved head. It isn't that much further than this," he said, gesturing to his own cropped cut. This year starts 2 years later, and he was, sort of lost for a couple of years and came down with terrible mange, and so terrible hot spots, and they had to get rid of it. Yuck, and start over. It's a joke, but there's nothing wrong with being bald, James. However, it contains crucial information that the season's 2-year time jump will have a visual impact, most likely on more than James Spader's hair. Why did Megan Boone leave? Megan Boone is ready to say goodbye to her role as Liz Keene on NBC's The Blacklist after 8 seasons. Boone expressed her gratitude to her fans and co-workers for her support in a touching Instagram message on Wednesday, which she shared as her final Blacklist episode aired. "This experience for me has been an entire life inside of my own," she began alongside a photo of her and co-star James Spader in character. "These 8 years playing Liz Keene have helped me better define the world and myself as she set out to do the same." Liz sought incorruptible familial bonds and collided collided with powerful forces to reveal the boundaries where a cruel, indifferent world ended and she began. After a whole 8 seasons having Megan Boone on the series playing Liz, it will be sad to see her face leave and not come back to the show. Her character and self will be dearly missed from Blacklist. Now that we've discussed some important Blacklist information and content regarding Season 9, let's now delve into the drama regarding lost characters and cast members, like how the show dealt with the loss of Megan Boone and how they've moved on in Season 9. What other important cast member has left the show recently? Stay tuned to the video to find out all these revelations regarding Blacklist, departing characters, and cast members. How the Blacklist moved on after Megan Boone's exit. After Liz Keen's death, the Blacklist has finally moved on. The NBC drama premiered its 9th season on October 21 with the first season since Megan Boone's departure as the former FBI profiler, which she had played since the pilot. Liz was shot and died just as she was ready to assassinate the terminally sick Raymond Reddington, James Spader, in order to take over his criminal business and valuable Blacklist, while Boone went off to concentrate on other projects. Of course, this occurred just as Liz was about to discover Red's true identity, but the episode provided enough material for viewers to speculate that Red was Liz's mother, Katarina's adopted identity. Dembe, now an undercover FBI agent, is gravely hurt in an explosion and ends up in the hospital while his partner's killed 2 years after Liz's death. Sounds like the show's moved on rather easily after the death of Liz Keen. Having Megan Boone depart the show meant that they'd take part in her character, and the easiest way to do this was to kill her off in a way that made sense to the storyline. With Season 9 airing, we can see how this show has moved on from her character and its death and will continue to make great Blacklist episodes. The Blacklist lost another key player. Following the departure of actress Megan Boone, the Blacklist was suffered yet another setback with the departure of yet another significant character. I wanted to write to you directly to let you know that I've made the difficult choice to leave the Blacklist, show's creator John Bokenkamp stated in a long letter uploaded to his Twitter. I love this show with all of my heart and it's been an incredible journey, but after 8 years, I feel it's time for me to step out of my comfort zone, try something new, and explore a few of the other characters and stories that have been crawling around in my head. While he admitted to having mixed emotions regarding his leaving, he expressed his belief that the series is full of life, creatively powerful, and that bright days lie ahead. The news comes soon after the Season 8 finale, in which Megan Boone's major character Liz Keen died tragically, leaving James Spader's Raymond Reddington as the show's lone protagonist, at least for the time being. This experience for me has been an entire life inside of my own, Megan wrote in an emotional Instagram post. These 8 years playing Liz Keen have helped me better define the world and myself, as set out to do the same. There you have it, all the information you need to know regarding the Blacklist Season 9. It's apparent that fans have been waiting a while for this 9th season to premiere, but it will be for a good one when it does return. Megan Boone will be missed, but they have managed to find a way to move on from her character and continue with the show. Leave us a comment below who your favorite Blacklist character is and whether you'll be watching Season 9 or not. Thanks for watching today's video.